$337,000. Tell us the story briefly.
In 1970, in Analog magazine, Harley Ellison and Ben Bova published the short story Brillo. Ellison is one of the most favorite writers in history, but Bova was no slouch. He soon became the editor of Analog, where he was beloved and won the Hugo Awards for the best professional editor 6 times. This isn't one of his. He accepted this one on behalf of George R. R. Martin, whose career he started. George couldn't make it up. He was running a chess tournament at the time. Writers used to have fun. Now he just complained about Twitter on Twitter. Brillo was about the world's first robot police officer. His name's Brillo because Brillo pads are metal first. That's pretty good.
This is one of the earliest stories in fiction about a robot cop, a commonplace trope today and soon in real life. Allison and Boba thought the idea had legs and decided to adapt it into a TV show. They pitched the idea to a few companies, including NBC, where an executive named Terry Keegan said no. They later showed Brillo to Paramount, where the head of the development, Terry Keegan, he'd recently been hired there, said no. The same man passed on the same pitch twice at two companies, clearly not a fan of the robot cop idea. 6 months later, Terry Keegan sold a show called Future Cop to ABC. It's a show about a robot cop. Our boys realize they've been ripped off.
Android, a robot, the perfect cop.
When I saw it, I wanted to file immediately. My attorney said, forget it, man. He said, 90% of all plagiarism suits, the plaintiff loses. Besides, these guys will kill you. You'll never work in this town again.
They spent years finding a lawyer willing to sue a giant television conglomerate despite the cost and the possibility of being blacklisted from working in television. In his deposition, Keegan claims he never did law. An obvious lie. It was just later discovered that memos proving he deliberately ripped them off had been burned. The jury found in favor of Allison and Bova and awarded them $337,000 in damages, about 1.2 million today.
This was a very old and interesting case of plagiarism. Reading about this incident, we started searching of more such incidents, and there were countless that we found. Most of them were unreported due to the lack of awareness among the people and heavy cost of jurisdictions.
Even if these are ignored, the time consuming process for plagiarism hinders justice for authors. Now, keeping in that mind, we created our project, Plagiarism Detector, which is based on the domain of natural language processing.
The practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own is known as plagiarism.
Plagiarism can affect people in different ways, like the people whose work is stolen can become disillusioned and sick of having their work stolen.
Plagiarism can limit creativity as it is the opposite of creativity.
Plagiarism has a negative impact on the college community.
Rampant systematic issues of plagiarism can damage a school's reputation.
Here we present our model.
This is our website named Plagiarism Checkers, and we are on the home page of this website. You can check the plagiarism of any two text by clicking on this Get Started button or scrolling down and clicking on this Click Here button. Once you click on any of this link, you will be redirected to a Google Collaboratory project. And after waiting some time, once the loading is completed, you will see this kind of interface. You will have to click on this play button and a warning will pop up like this, and then you have to click on run anyway. Once you have done, it will take some time to load your code. And once the loading is completed, you have to enter the original text. This will be the text that you have originally created by yourself. For example, I will write this is my project and then press enter. Then it will ask for the suspicious text. Then I have to write the text that I have doubt that it is copied from my text. For example, I will write this is your project and I will press enter, and the similarity scores will be shown over here, and the result is shown in the very next line where it is written that no plagiarism is detected.